Good evening, everybody. Let's talk about the expressions from tonight's meeting. So if somebody doesn't believe you, they might say, "You've got to be kidding." Means they don't believe you. You're lying to me. You've got to be kidding. This is you have. You can say you have all you want, but typically casual conversation you're going to hear you've. Very similar sounds, so you don't hear got to, you hear gotta. You've got to be kidding. Often the G sound is dropped. You've got to be kidding. Why? The customer said, hey, I didn't order. Hey, I didn't order. When somebody, you hear this in a restaurant, when somebody gets their meal after waiting a while, and it's the wrong stuff. Hey, I didn't order. Two vowel sound, so you get a little y stuck in there. Hey, I. And here the T sound sometimes goes away, and when it does, the N moves over. So, hey, I didn't order. Hey, I didn't order. This is a soft R sound. Hey, I didn't order this stuff. I just wanted a simple burger. The server tries to give him the hot and spicy, gigantic, super duper deluxe. And I just wanted a simple burger. T sound often dropped. I just wanted a simple burger. And the server says, well, sir, if you really wanted a simple burger, you should have ordered from the children's menu. It's your fault, not mine. Well, sir, if you really wanted. The R moves over, so you hear, well, sir, if you really wanted. And again, the T sound can be dropped. Somebody speaking slowly and properly might go, well, sir, if you really wanted. But in an environment like a diner or a fast food restaurant, people are really rushing. Well, sir, if you really wanted a simple burger, you should have ordered from the children's menu. When somebody says something like, well, in these parts, they mean this is a habit we have. Maybe it doesn't happen where you come from, but here we do this. And the server is saying, well, in these parts, we are hearty eaters. So that means where he lives, they eat a lot. Hearty eater is somebody who eats a lot. Maybe not well, maybe not nutritious, but eats a lot. Well, in these parts, we are hearty eaters. The L moves over, so you hear, well, in these parts. And over here again, a little Y sound. We are hearty eaters. Now here you get two very exact vowel sounds. So sometimes in quick speech, it's almost like it's just one long same thing. You may not hear hearty eaters. You may hear, we are hearty eaters. Almost sounds like one long sound instead of two for each one. Well, in these parts, we are hearty eaters. When he's totaling up the bill and telling the customer how much it is, it only comes to. This is a common expression. It means, see, this is a cheap price because it only comes to. Only comes to. Even if it's a high price, people will still say this to make it seem like it's cheap. It only comes to. And when the customer sees the bill, he sees some more money on there than they thought. The hamburger's $10. And what about the other 90 cents? What about the other 90 cents? The artesian well water. What about the other? The T moves over, so you hear, what about? Two very similar sounds, you only hear the there. What about the other? Here, you have two very similar sounds, and just like up above, sometimes quick speech is like one long one. You might hear the other, but it could be the other. What about the other? What about the other 90 cents? I'll see you in the next meeting.